What's up, guys? Welcome back to This Just In. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, I've got a couple stocks that I think are at really nice levels to get us some gains, and then I've got a new stock for you. One that I've been doing research on. I'm really bullish on it. I think it's got a lot of opportunity moving forward. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. Alright guys, before we get started today, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date. I try to post new videos every day with like growth stocks, penny stocks, anything that I think we can get nice gains on. There's a link down in the description to my Patreon account. Come join the family over there. I'm doing the first 100 patrons for just $1. I'd love to have you over there. You'll get access to the private Discord where we talk stocks. Anytime I buy or sell, up to the second I do it, I send out a notification. Anytime I enter a swing trade or I've got some news or anything like that, I send that out as soon as possible. Then you'll get links to 4 different portfolios that I've got over there so you can see exactly what I invest into. And then I'm also creating a new channel in the Discord where I'm going to start putting all of our stock picks, putting price targets, short-term and long-term, so you can check that out. But let's not waste any time. I do want to say before we get started, though, thank you to all of my subscribers, all of my patrons. I love you guys so much. You have no idea how much your support means to me. I can't believe it, and I love growing the channel with you guys, so thank you. But let's jump in. Okay, guys, so today I'm going to show you 2 stocks that I think are at levels right now that are beat down and give us really nice entries. We've talked about them before. And then I'm going to give you a brand new stock that I just started looking into, just doing research on it, and I'm really bullish on it. And I think it can give us very nice gains in the future. So the first one we're going to take a look at is BNGO. I did make a video on this where I went much further in depth. This is the genome mapping company. I will link that above so you can check that out. You can see here, ever since beginning of the year, end of December, been just running like crazy, got all the way up to a high of $15.69 and then just got beat down in this market correction. Did find some support right here around the 20 or 200-day moving average, started to kind of make its way back up and has since been trading sideways. The price right here at $8.96 I think gives you a very nice entry to get back up to the upside of around $15.75. Just under doubling, you're up about 80% if it gets back to the previous high. I do think over the course of the next 12 months, you will see it find that previous high, if not go a little bit further. So definitely check this one out. I think it's got a lot of opportunity moving forward. The next one I'm going to go over with you is GIK Capital 3. This is one of my favorite stocks. I've talked a lot about this. They have been posting some cool stuff on Twitter. I just saw the CEO come out and say that they are the class 3 to class 6 electric vehicle company. They do like vans and delivery trucks and bigger, not just like regular car electric vehicles and electrification. They do like bigger commercial vehicles. I saw him post something on Twitter saying that they are like they have produced the most amount of cars of any company in the industry for these types of vehicles. You can see here, this is a SPAC. The merger is coming up. I heard that they came out and said that the merger's confirmed, or the vote's confirmed. Everything's good to go, and you should see the merge, finish around mid-April. Don't quote me on that because I don't know if that's true yet. I haven't been able to find anything on it. I just had somebody tell me that. Regardless, though, down here, clear down at $11.36. I think this stock will go multiples of that over the course of the next 2 years. I mean, these guys have got great fundamentals. With Biden administration wanting to electrify the fleet, things like that. I love this stock. I think it's got great opportunity at this $11 mark right here. You can't beat it. I think it gives you a great entry, and you will do very well if you're patient. I think it's a little overlooked right now. So definitely check that one out. Okay, so now for the stock that I've been researching. So this is VLDR, VLDR. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a lidar sensor company. They do 3D lidar sensors. I'm very bullish on this lidar sensor industry. Not only is it big on electric vehicles, but it's big on robotics and all these other things. The reason why I like these guys is because it's a pure play on lidar sensors. You guys know that I like to find stocks that are associated with industries that I'm very bullish on. This is going to give you exposure to the electric vehicle craze and the booming technology craze without having to, invest directly into some of those companies where there's a lot of fierce competition. This lidar sensing right here, obviously there's fierce competition in the industry. Even Sony has like some of the best lidar sensors in the world, but these guys are a pure play on that. And I like the fact that they've got multiple different, contracts that are already signed in multiple different industries. If you look up here, kind of shows you the different industries: advanced driver systems, autonomous vehicles, delivery, mapping, robotics and industrial, shuttles, smart cities. So they've got a very diverse opportunity to get a lot of really cool stuff moving forward in the future. The couple of reasons why I like these guys. So these guys were recently a SPAC. They actually had a lot of bad publication come out. Their co-founder and his wife got in deep doo-doo for doing some inappropriate behavior. They didn't expand on it, but the stock has gotten destroyed ever since then. The reason why I'm so bullish on it right now is because the price it's currently at. It has gotten beat down, and I think it is a very nice opportunity. If you've got some patience, I think it will do very well. You have to realize this company has grown their pipeline projects from 194 total contracts with a $5.4 billion opportunity through 2025. After the stock has dipped clear down to where it's at, it's trading at less than 3 times revenue targets. So it is extremely cheap and very undervalued. The thing about this is they've got a lot of projects that is not just autonomous vehicles, like I was saying. The delivery, the mapping, the services, those are industries and projects that are going to take a long time. These projects take 2, 3, 4 years to make it through, test, do the discovery, validation, all these different part of the process before the production even starts. And so, this is a company right here that as the EV industry grows and as the robotics and technology industry grows, if they can earn investors' trust back from them missing earnings. And, they blamed their revenue decline on COVID infections in their manufacturing facilities and things like that. And then the co-founder got in trouble. So let me show you the revenue. In 2017, they did $182 million. They did $142 million in 2019. They did 101 million in 2019. So revenue decreased 3 years in a row, and then they did 95.4 million in 2020. So 4-year decline in revenue. Their gross profit was 80 million in 2017. Then it was negative 56 million in 2018, negative 68 million in 2019, and negative 157 million in 2020. But guys, that's not why I like them. I hate them because of that. I am a fundamentals guy, but I'm also a technical guy. The way I look at stuff, fundamentals does not control everything. You can have a company with phenomenal fundamentals, but if the market isn't digging it, the market isn't digging it. Fundamentals lag market sentiment. Depending on how investors are feeling or how the market is going or whatever, that's what drives the market. Psychology is what drives the market, and fundamentals is a great thing to get behind because it gives you conviction. But at the end of the day, I think that if you can find a stock that people are bullish on, that industry is growing, fundamentals are second to a lot of other things. Now, that doesn't say that I'm not big on fundamentals, because I am, but this is why I like them. Their projected revenue, if we look right here, is 101 million in 2020. Let's see what they did here. 95. So they missed right there in 2020. But in 2021, 152 million, which will get them back to what they did in 2019. And let me give you analyst projections. In 2021, analysts project 90.5 million. They project 152 million. So hopefully they don't miss too bad there. In 2022, analysts project 186 million, which would be 105% year over year. They project in 2022 to do 249 million. So there's a little discrepancy there with analysts and these guys. But look at this right here. 34.9% of their projects projected revenue is already contracted. In 2022, 53% of it's already contracted. Then they're going to jump to 412 million in 2023 with 71% of it already contracted, and then 684 million in 2024, which is 47% of it already contracted. So guys, this is a speculative play. This is a risky play because they've got a long ways to go to win back investors, get trust back, and hit revenue targets. But the way the industry is growing, the price target it's at, if they can hit those revenue projections, if they can continue to sign, they got to get people to sign on the line and start the contract. You know, you can fill up your pipe all day and, you know, you can have all these big, in the works or in the talks deals, but until you sign the paper, it's not a deal. And so I'm bullish on this stock because I like the price. I like the industry. I don't mind the company. I don't mind the negative history. If it was trading at $24, $25, $30 like it was previously, I would stay completely away from it. But the price it's at now, if you can take a little bit of risk and have some patience, I could see this stock doing very, very well. I've seen a price target on this stock. Wall Street analysts put like a $26 price target on it. I saw Tip Ranks had a $22 price target on it. My price target on it would be around $19 within about 12 to 24 months. But obviously those analysts are probably a little bit smarter than I am. If you look at the chart here, this is a daily chart. You can see right here, you know, I think this was right after the SPAC. Yeah, it was. No, right before the SPAC merger, got clear up to a high of $32.50 and then got absolutely destroyed all the way down here around the $13 range. Then had another big run up and hit a high of $30.81 again, and then traded sideways and got absolutely destroyed the last few weeks. Again, guys, the price it's at right now is the reason why I'm bringing this up. You've got some nice looks here on the MACD. It's starting to try to make its way back up. If you look at what it would take, what it would give you to get back up to previous high, you're looking at a 130% increase from where it's currently at. This is speculative. Again, you know, I want everybody to understand you've got to do some due diligence on this. This is not a stock that you're going to invest in and it's going to pop to 30 in a month. I think it's going to take some time, but these are the type of stocks that I like to get into because 2 years down the road, I like looking back and saying, I'm glad I had faith in that company. I'm glad I found that company because now I've got these extremely nice gains out of it. So guys, go check these guys out. I will put this investor presentation down in the description so you can check it out. Go do more research on it. They've got some cool stuff. They just dropped a new video on their new 3D sensors. Really cool. They're saying that they can increase or decrease, pedestrian accidents, tremendously. What's funny is it's not funny, but in COVID, there was less people on the road driving, like a lot less. But car accidents increased by like 8%. I don't know why, but it did. And so these guys kind of addressed that and said that they can help decrease that with the automatic braking systems on a lot of these vehicles using their lidar sensors. So again, guys, very speculative play, but I like finding these things. I like getting in early because riding that back up to the $30 mark would be very, very nice. Again, check it out. I think it will do well, but that's just me. That's it for today, guys. I wanted to keep the video really short. I wanted to bring you a couple stocks that I think will do well. I'm bullish on these guys. It's a cool company, cool industry. They just need to get some deals and earn some trust back. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you have any ticker symbols you want me to cover, put those down in the comments as well. Come join us at the Patreon. I'd love to have you over there. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed stockbroker. Always do your own research and due diligence. Don't just take my word for it. Thank you all to my supporters, my subscribers, my patrons. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.